hi guys. I'm super excited to have you here today. So we're walking us through something amazing, and I'm going to be showing you how to quickly integrate Microsoft Teams with Omnichannel so that you can publish that app from Team with your various customers, and people can through there reach out to your customer support across organizations. So let's say you're running B2B, right, business to business, and you want them to be able to log complaint through Microsoft Teams, right? Reach out to your support through Microsoft Teams. I'll be showing you how to do that setup so that you can share those apps, publish them on Microsoft Store, and also, or you could just publish them within your environment. So we're going to be hitting straight into what we have for today's session. All right, so as usual, everything starts with from your Dynamics environment, and this is our Microsoft Dynamics environment. But first off, what we're going to be doing is to set up the app on Microsoft Teams. So I'll just go over here and navigate to Teams. So my Microsoft Teams is open. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I want to go to developer arm of Microsoft so I could create an app on the on Teams. So you click on these three dots here to view more apps. Then under the search for apps, you could just write developer. So you can see developer portal. This is what I'm actually looking out for. If you've not added it, you see it among the apps you could add. But I already have it already. So you click on developer portal. If from your own end you don't really have developer portal, you come to apps and search for developer portal. Then you proceed to add it. So I'll just go back here and go to my developer portal. So when I click on developer portal, it opens up the developer portal for me. So this is where you do all your configuration for the apps that you use on the Microsoft Teams. So quickly I'll go to apps and we'll be creating a new app. So I'll call this app XYZ. So let's say it's your company. Or let me just call, okay, let me say Royal Tech Support, something like this. So I add. So our app is now created. So what does so you just give this app a full name. So I'll call this Royal Tech Support. Sorry, call this Royal Tech Support Teams app. Right, these are app ID. Description can leave it as same, right? But you could give your description to give more details of what your app is. These are app version. Send the company name. You could use your company name, but in this case, let me just use that of Microsoft. Let me just call this, and you could use. Let me just use the Microsoft URL. So, but basically, you put in your company name here, and also put in your company URL. I'll just be using the Microsoft's company URL. Then for your privacy policy, you need to enter your privacy policy. So the one I'll be using here, I'll be using that of Microsoft's privacy policy. So I'll just take this, which I've used previously. And also for the terms and use, I could just use the privacy policy products, our product from Microsoft. This is to get us going. So I click on save. So our app is saved. So when you're done to this point, you then go back to your work stream and do some configuration so that you can pick up the application ID for the bot, which is not you will then use to complete the configuration you're doing. So now I'll go back to our customer service admin center as usual, which is where we do all our configuration. So this is the customer service admin center which you're currently on. Then the first thing you'll be doing, you need to create it's your work stream. So I'll click on work stream. I'll click on new work stream. I'll call this Royal Tech Customer Support via Teams, something like this. And it's going to be a messaging work stream. And the channel now is Teams, so Microsoft Teams. So I'll just keep everything as default, and I'll select my queue I want. So I'll just say I'll use this chatbot queue, then I'll hit on create. So our work stream is done creating, right? So I'll just quickly add one of my predefined bots. So a bot that I've built, so you can check my previous videos on how you could build bots and also how they function on Teams. So I'll just quickly add this. So let me just add a predefined bot. So it gives the persons on Teams some form of interaction first before handing them over to an agent. So I just click on connect this to this. Then I think we're okay with that. You can watch my videos on workstream configuration in email to case and the other ones to get more details on what it's happening here. So the next is setting up our Microsoft Teams, right? So the first thing you need to do is click on you need to set up your account, right? But you could set up your account through the Microsoft setup here. So I just click on setup. So you can see add. You can see the add Microsoft Teams account here. So I click on add here, and I click on new. I could call this Royal Tech Teams account, something like this, right? And I'll select the channel. I'll say it's Teams, and I'll click on next. And this is the account I'm creating. I'll click on next. So as you can see, our account is now ready, and this is actually our bot's ID. So this is actually the ID we need. So I'll copy this ID and go back to my developer. And you see the application ID here. I'm going to paste this here, and I'm going to save. So after doing that, the next thing you need to work on now is for the branding, you could leave it as default. For the app feature, you now need to add a bot, right? So I'll click on add a bot here, and I'll do enter a bot ID, and I'll do paste this way. Then some of the scope is to cover personal, teams, group chat, as the case may be. I could say I'll save this. So you could also expand your scope or tell what your bot can do. But for this, I'll just leave it this way. Then the next is the bot app permission. So I'll go to permission. So what would I want this this bot to do? So send user notification. You should be able to use camera. Then I'll go down to this for Teams permission. I could just use virtually almost all the permissions here. Depending on what you want to do, you specify the permissions you need, right? For Teams, you also specify the permission for chats. So I want to be able to make calls, to use chats, chat manage, chat message. So basically, this is the permission we need for the online read and all that. You could leave those ones. Then for the user permission, I think you could leave it as default. Then you save. So that's basically the permission you need to provide for your app. So as you can see now, our app is ready. That's how fast your app can go. So our app is ready. The next thing is you can preview your app in Teams, or you can head to publish. Sorry, you can head to publish your app directly. But we've not published it. That's why we're having the preview issue. So we just proceed to publish this. So the publish is in 3 different phases. So you could download the app as a package and give it to people to upload on their themes, and they can now use. The other one is which we're going to be doing on this video, is publish to your organization. So what publish to your organization does is when you publish that app, you don't need approval. Uh, the only place you need approval is that from your IT admins, right? Which are in most cases are your global admins or Teams administrators. So they will approve those app, and once they approve it, right, and they publish it, it then becomes visible to everyone just within your organization. So anyone within your organization can search for that app and launch it to use it. Why publish to Team Store? You need an approval from Microsoft. So if for that, you just need to click on publish to Team Store, and it takes you through the sequence of requesting approval from Microsoft. But I'm going to show you how the end to end will look like after that approval is done. So I will be using publish to your organization so I could show you the end to end on how you can publish and make it on a wider scope for persons in your organization to be able to use the application. So sometimes you might use it for internal IT support um, scheme. So I just click publish to your organization. So we're ready. I'll just click on publish app. Okay. So we'll be hitting on the publish icon to be able to publish this app. So I've hit on the publish. So as usual, we'll publish to organization, then publish your app. So the publish is going to run for our app to be published. Remember also that your permission should not be more than 16 selected permission. So if it's above, you'll be having some fail to publish error. So good. So our app is now published. You could also preview your app in Teams, but there's no need for that now. So after done publishing your app, you need to go and complete your workstream configuration. So we then go back to our workstream configuration. Now we're done with this. We can click on done here. Then now go back to your workstream, and the workstream we're creating, this one, Royal Tech Customer Support via Teams. You click on it. Then you go back to the setup Microsoft workstream. Then you enter name and say Royal Tech Teams Support. Something like this. You click on next. So you click on next. And this is the account we created for it. So click on this, click on next. Then leave the language as the same, leave other stuffs as default. Then you just click on create channel. So now our channel is created and we are good to go. So let's see which user is stationed here. So we have our Gesto1. So I'll just sign in to Gesto1. Let's just quickly confirm. Let me refresh this. For the user account I'll be using to test. So this is Gesto1. Yes, so this is Gesto1. So now the last thing for us to do is to publish the app we created for our organization. So we've published it at the developer level. So the admin needs to publish that app before it's visible to everyone in the organization. So I'll be using someone in the organization. Okay, someone like Jamin Fatil is a member of this organization. So we want to use that to search for the app. But currently the app will not be available until we go and publish. So let's go here and go to so we'll publish this app. So it's submitted and we need someone to publish it. So I'll go down here and go to aka.ms/admin. And for the admin, I will just navigate to show all here. Then I want to open the Teams admin. So I'll just go to Teams, click on Teams admin. All right, so this the Teams admin. Then I will go to Teams app. I'll go to manage app. Now I'm going to be looking for the app that I just created so that we can approve it. So I'll go to this, and the app name is Royal Tech Support. Click on this, come down here, this loading. Okay, I'll just search for Royal Tech Support. Yes, so you can see the app is currently blocked. So I'll click on the app here. It's pending publishing. So I'll click on publish and I'll hit on the publish. Good. So we're done publishing this app. Now we're going to go back and see as a user to be able to use this app. So for your users in your organization now, for them to be able to use that app, or if you publish the app on Microsoft Store, Teams Store, then anyone from any organization can go to apps, right? And go to this search app and more to be able to search the app. So when I just place in the name, it will be able to search for that specific app. As you can see, for this one I searched for now, right? It's just because it's for our organization. As you can see, it's built for organization here. So you just click on add. The person clicks on add here. And when you click on add, you can see the add icon here. You click on add and the app will be added to that person's Teams profile. After adding the app, you can see that this is the conversation interface. So the person can just say, let's say hi. So after saying hi, we can see down the bot I added to that work stream has kicked in. It's saying hi, I'm a virtual agent, and all those fun stuffs you have from a bot. I can say, let's say, just a purchase item, something like this. It looks through the predefined questions I've said and ask me. I'll just say, Neil, let me say something like this. Okay, let me just tell it, talk to an agent so that it transfers me. So talk to an agent. So one moment is transferring us. So now let's go to the user we've set. We go down here, go to Omnichannel for that specific user. So this is just to one. So let's see just to one having that complaint come in from Teams. This is just to one. It's loading. So you can see you have an open work item from this person. Can you see it's popping here? Now you can see where it's coming from, Microsoft Teams requests. So when I click on accept, so just like always, just like before, the panel opens up for you and you can start interacting with the customer. But this complaint came in through Teams. So from the top here, you'll be able to see where the chat came in through. And this is one of the beautiful power of Omnichannel. So it congregates all customer complaints from different channels. Also, with this, you can perform more operations and continue chatting with the customer. So I can say, hello, Jamin, and how can I help you? Something like this. So when you go back to Jamin's profile, you can see the chats that. So now, this is the app that is being used to communicate with Jamin, but someone is responding as a customer support agent from the Omnichannel end. So that's how beautiful you could merge your Teams chat support system with Omnichannel and give a robust experience, right, to your customers and also to those you are interacting with within like a team system in your organization. So also, if you want to see more details on some of the additional things that you can do here, you could check my videos on the overview of Omnichannel. it gives more extensive details on how this overview page works. But this video just to show you how you could integrate with your Teams interface, and so you could collect support complaints via chat from Teams. So thank you very much, and see you in our next video.